me, R's, cheer, go, reduce, reuse, recycle, like you ride your bicycle. Once you learn, you won't forget, so make the choice to waste less. Reduce, reuse, recycle, let's reduce, reuse, recycle. Give me an R, give me an R, give me an R. How many of you were a cheerleader ever? I was not. I was a French horn player, the dorkiest thing you could possibly be. Okay, so here's how it goes. This is very simple, but I'm going to explain the esoteric significance of it to you as we go along. First, the 3 R's, right? What are they in what order? Right, duh. They go in and go in order for a really good reason. So first do this. Reduce. No real... Oh, I heard that in the back. You'd like to eliminate. Nature model, 0 waste. That's the model we're aiming for. In nature, every waste product, from poop to dead bodies, becomes food or habitat for some other living thing. That's what we're emulating. But right now, we are just trying to reduce. Reduce. Okay, now, reuse. Reuse, reuse, reuse. This place is like the palace of reuse. This is fabulous. Okay, now here's the really famous one. This is the one everybody thinks about. But really, first you want to reduce your waste in the first place, reuse everything you can, and then recycle. Recycle, recycle, right? Recycle. And what is the powerful word that is the key word at the heart of that concept? Recycle. Yes, okay, now do this with me. What next? Right. And then what? This is good. This is a design accomplishment here. Our autonomic nervous systems think about this for us. We do not have to think about breathing. We can cross that off our list. But there are a lot of other things that we have to think about that work in cycles, and including transforming our linear, get it, use it, throw it away paradigm into what we see everywhere modeled in nature, which is recycle, 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 recycle. Okay, now here's the next part. Like you ride your bicycle, like you ride your bicycle, like you ride your bicycle. You should be moving your opposite arms and legs here, like you ride your bicycle. And you ride your bicycle. Now what is happening here? Let me tell you the secret thing that's happening here. When you do that, when you move your ball and socket joints, the biggest joints in your body, in that kind of cross-crawl pattern, what happens neurologically is little messages fire across the hemispheres of our brain, right? Right brain, left brain. So the logic is talking to the poetry, and the math is talking to the music. And that's all happening in our brain when we ride our bicycle. It's amazing. And our carbon footprint goes down. And our butts get smaller. Okay. Now here's the next part. That's okay. Here's the next part. Once you learn, you won't forget. So make the choice to waste less. You gotta do that in your voice. So here, we're gonna do that together. Ready? Once you learn, you won't forget. That's a half ta-da. Now a full ta-da. So make the choice. Waste less. Yes. Okay, now, you do it. I'm going to just use the mic and see if you can do it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Now, this is the tricky part. Which now I need you to hold this. Okay. Give me an R. An R. Not an L, but an R, sort of. An R. Give me an R. Give me an R. What are we making there? A recycling triangle. Yes, bingo. The 3 chasing arrows triangle, which just happens to have a relationship with a lot of other triangular, triune kinds of things that are really powerful. Like, there's like trinities, and there's 3 kinds of cheese on a good buffet, and there's the triple bottom line of sustainability, which is evaluating human, natural, and capital resources instead of just profit and loss. And when you think in triangles and you get out of that 2-dimensional way of thinking that humans, that linear way of thinking that is just so 3rd dimension. Now we're in the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension, depending on what you think the new age is happening here. I forget, I can lose track. But when you get out of that two-dimensional way of thinking and you evaluate things according to, for instance, human, natural, and capital resources instead of just a linear decision-making process, it's like, yowie, you got a three-legged stool. You can sit on those three-pointed things and it will hold you up. Try sitting on a two-legged stool. Ow! It's not sustainable. But even if you have an isosceles, a right triangle, an equilateral triangle, an acute triangle, you might have to have your high end, the wide end instead of the skinny end of the isosceles triangle, but still that thing will hold you up. So that three-point thing is really, really critical. Okay, now we're going to do it all together. Now you've got you've heard this. I have beamed it into your hearts and minds, even though it seemed like I was just talking here. But I've been on the radio for 23 years, and I know about beaming. Okay, so we're going to do it together. This is a powerful affirmation. Ready? 3 R's, cheer, go, reduce, recycle, like you ride, cycle. Once you order, you won't forget, so make the choice to waste less. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Give me an R, give me an R, give me an R. Yay! Thank you very much for this kick-ass honor. And thank you for the name things that you do, whether you realize they are green or not, because you pink, purple, yellow, blue. They're all part of this. Thanks to KDHX, thanks to Missouri Botanical Gardens, thanks to Earthworms.